Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I am video hopping with the Pootlers team. The Pootlers team is Sam Hammond-Donald's team. She's known as Pootlers and I am a second level Pootler. So Sam is my upline's upline. If that, well, that's the way the terminology used in Stampin' Up. So my manager's manager. So yeah, so it's a big team, and so we've got together to do a video hop, and the video hop is based on the new catalogue and the new celebration that's just been launched this month. So there's a celebration on for all of August and September just now. Fantastic free offers, etc. I'm just going to show you one bundle from the new catalogue and one of the free items from, in fact, a bit more than one bundle from the catalogue. I also have, oh yeah, they're there. What I'm going to do is do a wee card. I have prepped it because I don't want this to be too long a video, and I'm going to be featuring the Arctic Bears and the stamp set with the polar bears dies. They are a bundle, so if you buy them together you get 10% off. And I'm featuring this paper, which is from a different suite. This is Whimsy and Wonder 12x12 Speciality Designer Series paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's foiled, silver foiled. In fact, I would say it's like a holographic foil, but it is silvery. So I'm using this paper today, the sort of one that's got a lot of mint macaron in it, but I'll give you a quick flick. So we've got Night of Navy, Mossy Meadow, this holographic foiling, some holly presents. That's this one with the trees. More holly. You'll be seeing more of this because I do have all of this suite to show you, but this was just a wee card that came into my head and I thought I would do it for this video hop. So popping the bulk of it away. So I'm sorry if there's sound effects. One of my neighbours is having a party and you wouldn't believe that there's only about 6 ladies there. Well, I use the term ladies loosely actually. But anyway, I'm sure they're having a fine time, but yeah, it's difficult to know when there's going to be a quiet time, so we just have to work with what we've got. Okay, so here we go. Arctic Bears are beautiful, but what I've done is I've just prepped a wee card. I've cut some bits. I'll let you see the stamp set. We've got the 2 bears and we've got 2 kind of cliff scenery type stamps. We've got the birds. This is sort of, could be hills, it could even be clouds. And then we've got 5 sentiments there. It's a lovely stamp set. I love the reality of these bears and I will be using these. I'm not using them in this stamp set, in this card today. So what I've got cut out is I've got a mint macaron card base. I've cut a piece of the designer series paper with this side, the trees. Bear with me, I'm going to shut the window just to see if that cuts down the noise. I didn't think it would be this difficult. That's better, I've shut the window. I don't want to spoil their fun. Right, so, pardon me for that, that might, I think it's like a hen party or something like that. Right, so that distracted me there. Yeah, so these gorgeous whimsical trees and mint macaron and the holographic foiling are so pretty, so I thought that would make a nice background. And then I have chopped up some of this. This is free with a £45 spent, and it's Dazzling. So I thought, well, you know, Jazzle Dazzle has to have some Dazzling speciality paper. So we will be dazzling. Jazzle Dazzling. Right, so I've cut some bits out so that I've die cut a wee polar bear. And I've cut up, I'm using the banner pick-a-punch to make for the sentiment. I've cut out these icicles. I'll let you see the dies. I don't want to be too long, but I'll just let you have a quick look in case no one else is featuring this. So you've got the 2 stamped polar bears that you can stamp and then you can cut them out. You've got this that kind of gives you icicles. You've got this little bear. This is the bear I've cut out. There's not a stamp to go with that. Then sort of bit that could be land. This could be a cliff. And this you could be your edges. You could use that for land, or quite a lot of things you could use that for. And a wee circle, which could be your sun or your moon. Or just a circle, whatever. So I'm using the other side of the same paper, which is mint macaron. I'm going to make my wee scene on this. So I've already got ready one of the scenery dies. This is a bit annoying. I had oh, well, here we go. Here it is. I had some bits here, and then when these ladies distracted me with their noise, I've kind of laid it down somewhere as a guide. Never mind, we'll just get on with it. So I'm inking up the whole stamp. Although this stamp is bigger than the paper, I'm just using this to put a bit of land at the bottom of my picture here. I'm using basic grey for my stamping, so I've got just to put a bit of scenery in the background. I'm not taking it too seriously. And then I've got some birds here. I'm just using them because they're there. There's a wee flock of birds coming in here. That's all the stamping on that, but while I've got ink open, I've got a piece of Whisper White. Now I cut this to 3/4 of an inch. I didn't actually measure how long because I'm going to trim this when I'm... So what I did was that's 3/4 wide, and I popped it in here. Oops. So you just pop, you've got 3 widths here. You've got 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch and an inch. So I've gone for 3/4 of an inch. I've popped it right in as far as it'll go, and then I've cut out the banner tail. And I've done the same with this on the inch width, so they will layer up together. I did do that in advance simply because I was trying to work out how my card was going together, but I didn't actually go as far as making a sample. I just thought, right, I've got enough ideas here, I'll just go ahead now and film it. So I'm just hoping that and I'm okay. Oh, that sudden noise kind of threw me, but they've gone quiet again, so let them have their fun. So I'm just popping a thank you on there, and that is all the stamping I think I'm going to do in this card. So we'll close that up. It really is a simple card, but it was just to let you see that some of these bundles look as if they could be quite complicated, but they don't have to be. So let's pop this together. So I'm going to use wet glue because I think it'll grip better onto this. Oh, this was working just a few minutes ago. It's one of those days, whenever you go to film. I've got 3 bottles of glue. They've all got, there we go, here's one that's going to work. They've all got plenty of glue in them. So I'm putting a fairly generous amount of glue on here because of the texture of this. Just trying. So my wee square of designer series paper is 7 centimetres by 7 centimetres. Obviously if you use inches, well, I think, is that about 2.5 inches? I don't know. My brain's not with me today. Yeah, I've not even got a ruler handy, so I can't tell you. I would say that's probably somewhere around 2.5 inches, isn't it? And then you need a layer that's slightly bigger with your Dazzly. Just give it a moment to stick. And then we'll stick this onto here as well. And then we'll trim that to size when we need it, but we'll give it time to stick. So basically, because they've both got the banner edge, they should layer quite nicely. Just try and get these two bits straight. Oops. Got a bit of glue at this end, however I'm probably going to chop that off, but I'll just let that all dry and then we'll put our card together. So I hope you've all received a copy of the mini catalogue and a celebration brochure, but if you don't already have a demonstrator and you're interested to have a look, please get in touch with me. I'll be happy to send you a complimentary copy of both. And this is actually a very, very good time for joining Stampin' Up! And being a demonstrator yourself, because right now our kit, as always, is £99, and as always you choose £130 worth of product, totally your own choice. You build your own kit with Stampin' Up! See, that's where I'm going with this. I want to trim that about there. But for August and September, you may also choose another bundle. So you could have the Arctic polar bears and the dies free over and above. So that's a fantastic offer. And I would love to have you in Team Jazzle Dazzle. So that's going to be going on there when we're done. Even at that, that's nice just as a card, just like that. But let's build up our scene. I'm going to stick this on first of all. I'm going to take these out of my way. I want to get some dimensionals. Now I have an issue because I made something the other day to put, here we go, at a team event, and I put my dimensionals in the thing I made. Yeah. So here we go. Here's a sheet. So pop this on with dimensionals and then we'll add the bits onto it. I'm just going to pop my picture slightly higher up, kind of with an even border around there, but I am just eyeballing it. And then we'll just pop, while we've got the dimensionals out, we'll pop some on here. This really is just an easy wee card just to get you going. Because sometimes once you get something new, it is hard to just know where to start. And then I've got my frost, icicles, whatever, so I'm just going to pop them up there. Just making a wee scene with one of the polar bears. Just going to make sure, I'm just picking it up because I can't see, because I'm filming, I can't stick my head right over the top. So I got, here's my, just use my tool just to, again, it's just giving the glue a moment or two to take a grip. Now I know whether there's a bit too much glue there, but it will come off. It dries clear anyway, which is good. And then I'm going to have my polar bear. He's off there, he's just coming into the picture here. I think we'll have a sparkly sun in the sky too. And there you go, there's my wee scene. My wee scenic card. The only thing I'm thinking is I've got, I'm going to use this wee glue rubber. Right, I think that does need a wee bit of sparkle, so we should have these beauties here. Are wonderful gems, and they're in the new mini catalogue. They did carry over from last winter catalogue too, but I think they'll just go quite well. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Well, we have a bigger one up here. Let's pop. Can never have too much sparkle. So there we go. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please go into the description box below where you'll get the list of all the other people taking part in this video hop, and I know there'll be some fantastic projects for you to see to get you inspired to either start using what you've bought or to start buying more. Because you'll want to have everything that you see. Anyway, thank you so much. Please support us by subscribing and commenting.